Our next team in our preview show is the Eisenhower Eagles, playing out of the MAC White. Eisenhower had a talented group last season, finishing second in the White with an 8-4 record. After losing a couple key seniors, they are hoping they can bounce back and challenge rival Utica for the league title.
We're excited actually for this year. We got a lot of returners back. We lost some seniors, but we got 6 varsity girls back. Katie Hayes has been a 4-year varsity player. Nicole Myers, a 3.5-year varsity player. So we have those 2 girls back. Allison Chris and Bianca Sardi are our other seniors. They were with us last year. And then Malin Kosnick is a sophomore this year. She was a freshman on the varsity. And Olivia Gullius is going to be a junior for us this year. So we got 6 returners and we got 6 newcomers. So I kind of like that mix a little bit. The varsity experience that we have is a lot. After week 1, we kind of talked and said, this is the highest point we've been at after the first week, you know, like where we're at athletically and offensively, defensively, and condition-wise. And that means, number 1, our returners understood everything we did last year. And number 2, our newcomers are catching on to things that we're doing real quickly.
The more experience we have, the better we'll play together. I mean, most of us have played together, so it'll be easier to communicate and know what we need to do to win.
We lost 2 championship games in 3 weeks. We lost a league championship to Utica, and then 2 weeks later, we lost the district championship to Romeo. So we talk about the fact that we've been in those games, but now that we've been there, we want to come out on the other end of them. You know, we know that's going to take a lot of hard work. It's kind of a different system that we have this year. You know, the first 3 years, we've been kind of more of a half-court set team, both offensively and defensively. This year, we're not quite sure if we have the personnel to do that. We think that we have to play a full-court game instead of a half-court game in order for us to be successful. So hopefully, you know, that works out for us. I front-loaded our non-league schedule with 7 non-league games, so we as coaches and them as players could learn the new system. So that way, when league play starts on, I believe, January 8th with Chippewa, you know, we're ready to go. And you know, we always say we want to play meaningful games in February. We did that last year, and we played a meaningful game in March, and we're hoping to do the same thing again this year, and maybe the outcome can be a little bit different for us.
That's going to be one thing on our mind, like as seniors, since last year we played in those games. So that's one thing for sure on our mind, to beat those teams that we lost to last year, especially Utica, because that's the one team that we lost to last year that kept us from getting the league championship. So they're on our list this year.
I definitely think that's motivation for us. Those hurt really bad when we didn't get the result that we wanted because we worked so hard, but that's definitely going to be motivation. We're going to be working harder than last year to make sure that we get all those games under our belt.
Number 1, we got a great basketball sense and a great basketball knowledge. This group has a lot of basketball court awareness of the game, both offensively and defensively. So we're kind of able to do that new system that we want to put in because of the fact that they know the game. We're athletic. We're so fast. Defensively, I think that can be a huge strength for us, to be honest with you, with our speed and our athletic ability. That's about all you can hope for. You know, we don't have that big front line like we had last year that you'd mentioned. But we got a lot of quickness, we got a lot of speed, and we got a lot of experience. And if we can get all those things together and get our varsity newcomers to gel in with our varsity returners, like I said, hopefully we're in those games that we were in last year and we can win those at the end.
Here's the Eisenhower schedule. They begin on December 1st against Warren Woods Tower. Then after another road game, they're home against Lakeshore on December 8th. On the road against Romeo on the 11th, and then a couple more home games against Utica Ford and Troy. January begins with a road game against Birmingham Groves, followed by 3 straight home games against Chippewa Valley, Sterling Heights, and Stevenson. On the road against L'Anse Creuse North on the 19th, Port Huron Northern on the 22nd. Road game at Utica on the 26th. Then after another home game, they have 3 on the road against Chippewa, Sterling Heights, and Stevenson. February 11th against L'Anse Creuse North at home, followed by Utica, which should be a big game on the 19th. And they close things out on February 23rd against Port Huron.